Welcome back, beautiful souls. It is an honor and a blessing to have you here today, sharing space and energy in this reading. Our focus will be on a delicate yet significant topic: why some people may feel jealous of you and attempt to bring you down. While this can indeed be heavy material to explore, it is also an important aspect of life to understand as we chart our individual paths and foster greater resilience, awareness, and compassion. Jealousy often arises when people sense that you possess something they desire. Perhaps it is your confidence, your achievements, your spiritual gifts, or your unwavering determination to follow your passions. In a world that can sometimes feel harsh and competitive, it is easy for others to develop resentment or envy when they perceive someone else shining brightly. That radiance can trigger insecurities within them. The important thing to remember is that you are not responsible for those insecurities. Rather, your task is to remain true to yourself, keep your heart open, and set healthy boundaries. Through these boundaries, you can protect your peace while still sharing your light. In this reading, we will dive deeper into the ways tarot illuminates your journey, particularly highlighting the energy of the Emperor, which encourages strength, confidence, and assertiveness. The Emperor is a figure of unwavering stability, leadership, and authority, just as you may be called to embody at this time. When Spirit guides you to step into that Emperor like energy, it is nudging you to recognize your potential and to exercise your gifts with composure and dignity. It is also a sign that you are being asked to take control of your destiny. Instead of allowing external influences to dictate your choices or sway your spirit, you learn to work in harmony with divine wisdom and your own internal compass. Even with your best intentions, you may find certain individuals scrutinizing your every move. They might perceive your growth, your joy, or your capabilities as threats to their comfort zone. Their response might be to undermine you or attempt to sabotage your progress. Remember that these actions frequently stem from fear, fear of change, fear of being left behind, or fear that your shining example might highlight what they believe they lack. This does not lessen the hurt or frustration such behaviors can cause, but it offers a perspective that reminds us to practice compassion, both for ourselves, so that we do not internalize their negativity, and for them, for they too are on their soul's journey of learning. As you move forward, the tarot urges you to stay watchful, keeping a discerning eye on those who appear overly invested in your life is not about living in paranoia. It is about safeguarding your energy and well-being. If you sense someone's motives are not pure or that they are actively plotting to disrupt your foundation, you can remain gracious yet firm. Collect the information you need, maintain clear boundaries, and trust that Spirit has your back. Challenges often illuminate the spaces where we have more room to grow. Every obstacle can become a stepping stone toward greater wisdom and self-mastery. The Emperor's energy encourages a refusal to become entangled in petty dramas. There are times when it is best to gracefully disengage from situations that do not serve your higher good. You can think of it as focusing on the bigger picture, remembering your life's mission, and not allowing distractions or negativity to dim your drive. You are allowed, indeed encouraged, to walk away from interactions that drain your energy or cause you distress without guilt. In this way, you preserve and harness your strength for the endeavors that truly matter. Tarot also brings awareness to finances and resources. The message here is clear. As big changes loom on the horizon, you are advised to be prudent in how you handle money and responsibilities. Being financially and emotionally prepared can ease the transition into newer, bolder phases of your life. Cultivating discipline now sets the groundwork for the success that you are walking toward. The Emperor is, after all, a master at strategy and careful planning, two qualities that will serve you well in this period of transformation. Spirit further whispers encouragement about trusting in divine protection. If you have children or other loved ones who rely on you, know that your guardians in the unseen realms stand by, supporting both you and them. During significant shifts, it is natural for anxieties to surface regarding security and stability. Nevertheless, by strengthening your connection to spirit through prayer, meditation, ritual, or any form of devoted practice, you can find the reassurance you need in the face of life's changing tides. Faith becomes your fortress, a reminder that you are being guided and held during times that might feel uncertain. Additionally, the reading highlights that you may face judgments regarding your unique skills or spiritual gifts. History has shown that individuals who exhibit uncommon healing or mystical abilities are often misunderstood or viewed with skepticism. The mention of how Jesus was crucified for his healing powers underscores the point that those who challenge conventional limitations, who dare to channel divine love and create miracles, might become targets of fear or contempt. The tarot urges you not to be swayed by such judgments or negative remarks. Instead, let them fuel your courage to step more fully into your authentic self. Much like the devil card can sometimes represent the idea of taboo or misunderstanding, your magical and intuitive gifts may cause others to label you unfairly. Nevertheless, the reading points out that it is precisely when your confidence in these talents is strong and unshakable that you become a force of transformation for the world. Displaying your might, your mastery, and your alignment with spirit becomes an act of liberation, not only for yourself, but for others who yearn to break free of limiting beliefs. Whenever you stand tall in your power, you invite others to awaken to their own potential. The notion of burning through red tape, through sheer authenticity and determination, is a testament to how potent your influence can be when you work in alignment with the universe. When you are authentically in tune with your higher self, bureaucracy or any other kind of limitation becomes less daunting. You are armed with creativity, intuition, and a steadfast belief that what you are doing is guided by something larger than yourself. This unwavering faith, fused with hard work and perseverance, can cut straight through obstacles that seemed insurmountable to others. This path will not always look reasonable or safe to onlookers. From their vantage point, your risks may seem too high or your choices too bold. Yet it is often in those leaps of faith, those wild and exhilarating moments, that you find true growth. The journey of love, particularly toward union with a beloved, can be fraught with twists and turns. It is rarely linear because it involves the harmonizing of two souls, each with their distinct paths and lessons to learn. However, one of the tarot's deepest messages is that the universe applauds authentic effort and sincerity of heart, even if the route is winding. Spirit's protection over your leadership is another comforting truth this reading conveys. Embracing the role of the Emperor in your life's arena, be it in your career, your personal relationships, or your spiritual practice, can feel like wearing a grand mantle of responsibility. Yet you do not stand alone. The Emperor's archetype is never purely about power. It is also about accountability, wisdom, and service to a cause greater than oneself. When you align with this sense of leadership as a means of uplifting others while maintaining your own integrity, you will find that synchronicities and hidden blessings emerge at just the right moments. It is vital to recognize that not all companions on your journey will resonate with your calling. Some people are meant to walk alongside you for only part of the path, and that is perfectly all right. Others might attempt to pull you backward or down, hoping to halt your ascent for reasons of their own. When it becomes evident that a relationship no longer supports your happiness, growth, or overall well-being, it may be time to detach with love and move on. This is never about cruelty or coldness. Rather, it is about honoring your worth and the sacredness of your life's purpose. Cutting ties with toxic influences frees up space for healthier, more supportive energies to flow in. It is in the clearing of clutter, emotional, mental, or spiritual, that fresh opportunities for love, abundance, and creativity can appear. Sometimes, the fear of letting go keeps people bound to an unhappy status quo for far too long. But by trusting the guidance of spirit, you open a door to new beginnings that serve your highest good. Ultimately, your pursuit of love and freedom is rewarded. The tarot sees this diligently unfolding, even if the path occasionally tests your resolve. With the Emperor's presence in your reading, consider this an affirmation of your inherent capacity to lead with compassion and strength. You have every right to find joy in a fulfilling partnership, one that values your true essence and encourages your growth. Simultaneously, there is a calling for you to invest relentlessly in your own progress. Keep learning, healing, and unveiling every corner of your potential. The road may wind, but it leads to a life lived in profound truth and harmony. When struggles arise, remember your spiritual practices: meditation, journaling, tarot reflection, prayer, or any ritual that helps you remain grounded and in touch with the divine. These tools can be more powerful than you might expect at diffusing negativity and providing clarity. When faced with seemingly insurmountable challenges or the criticisms of others, the inner sanctuary you build through regular spiritual devotion will be your refuge. Throughout this journey, one golden thread remains consistent: you are more resilient, more intuitive, and more protected than you know. Trust in that protection. Trust in your ability to stand strong as the emperor in your own story, and trust that the universe recognizes and supports your courage. Each step away from negativity is a step closer to authentic union, both with your beloved, should that be part of your soul's plan, and with your own divine self. Finally, I encourage you to hold on to your sense of curiosity and wonder. Growth is not always comfortable, but it is invariably enlightening. Do not be afraid to question, to shift directions, or to reevaluate who you are becoming along the way. Such transformations are the hallmark of a spirit in motion, of a soul that refuses to be confined by the judgments or jealousies of others. Thank you, from the bottom of my heart, for joining me in this exploration. Thank you for your openness, your sincerity, and your willingness to face the complexities of jealousy, spiritual gifts, and the pursuit of love and freedom. Remember, take only what resonates with your soul's truth. Your internal wisdom is the ultimate guide. I truly hope this message has illuminated your path in some small way, sparking insight and reassurance as you continue moving forward. I look forward to seeing you again soon for another reading. Until then, stay anchored in your inner power. Keep your mind open, your spirit brave, and your heart kind. May you rise above any negativity seeking to bring you down, and may your journey be filled with the warmth of love, the glow of inspiration, and the triumphant celebration of living life authentically. Stay curious, keep exploring, and never forget you are supported, guided, and immensely loved. It's time to step boldly into your greatness. Embrace your magic, be confident in your abilities, and watch as spirit guides you ever onward toward the embrace of your beloved and the radiant freedom of a life well lived. Blessings and love to you on your journey.